Hello, today I'll be talking about my final project for visual programming. My name is Khalila binti Muhammad Salizan. The poem I chose is called The Twilight Waves. This is my artist statement. The art of stars. The art of stars is inspired by quiet skies and whispered stories in the dark, like twilight waves and drifting clouds. Each star holds a calm strength and hidden tale. This project turns the night sky into a gentle space of wonder, rest, and reflection. This is my visual references. I want to do something inspired by the stars and the sky, something like the aurora and the Milky Way. This is also more visual references of stars, and this is my first generative visual. I made it about the aurora swirling. This is a short video of it. It's just a generative visual like that. Okay. This is the part of the networking. So I used a noise. Sorry. I used feedback top, RGB key tops, and composite tops to make the visual, and also transform, level, and a bloom. The main is the noise top, making it look like the aurora swirling. Next is an audio reactive visual. My idea was different size and color stars that glows when react to the audio. For this, I used a particle GPU in the tools palette. This is a short video. So it's just like a star swirling, and it follows the beat, the song. Okay. This is one part of the network. Uh, like I said before, I'm using a particle GPU as the main component, and then attaching it to a transform, and then the bloom to give it the glowing effect that was in the video just now. And the ramp, I use that to color it, and also a camera. This is mainly the visual parts. And this is the audio reactive part. So the main notes I use is the low, the mid, and the high. Uh, yeah, and I use a math and the speed to change how the audio reacts, the the flow of the audio. And then for the main notes, sorry, for the low, mid, high, and auto spec, I put it in the particle size so that the particles will change size when it moves and reacts to the song. And also the speed and the fade out. Okay, this is my next this is interactive elements using mouse. So my idea was interactive swirling stars slash Milky Way. This kind of looks like the Milky Way, I think, and I just want it to be like swirling, um, that you can is interactive with the mouse. So you can use the mouse to swirl it. This is a short demo video. So when I move, it will swirl. It's pretty cool. Okay. And then this is network, the network base. Creating custom particle system by using point transform. Yeah. For this one, I didn't use the particles CPU. I I made a custom particle system by using point transform top and feedback to loop it. And then the constant here is how many particles there will be in the simulation. This is the feedback loop part of the network. Using feedback top, threshold top, and noise tops. This one is another part of the network. And then render and colors. This basic rendering using camera, geometry render, and a constant material. And then a transform, a bloom again also. Then the colors, I use a ramp. And then this is the mouse tracking. I use mouse in chop, and then a math, and then a null, and then the same thing down here. And then this is where I put the values of the mouse in. I set it to a zigzag type in the limit chop. So in the points transform top, I put it in the rotate order. So when the mouse moves, it will rotate, creating a swirling like effect. And then I also put it on the scale. Okay, this is my last visual. It's interactive elements also using a mouse. And my idea was to create a light painting kind of look. So this is a video of me demonstrating. Okay. And this is a part of the network, the mouse in part of the network. Mouse in chop, and then select math, and then a merge, and then a null, and then this trail is what is creating the look of creating the light painting kind of look. And then this is the main, this is the rendering part. Again, basic rendering components are camera, light, geometry, and a material. For the material, I used a wireframe and I made it pink, which is the main color of the light painting trail. And then I attached it to a null. Okay. And then a feedback, blur, just to give it more, just to make it look more appealing. I give it a blur and then transform. And a level. And then the keyboard in is for resetting it. So when I press R, I will reset it. I will reset the light painting trail, and then I can draw again. And then this ramp, I use it to the colors, make it other colors, which is yellow, blue, and then that's all. I will be demonstrating it in Touch Designer now. Okay, so now we are in Touch Designer. So this is the aurora swirling, and then we can go inside the base one. So yeah, I use a noise, an edge, feedback edge, and this is my network RGB key for the background. And then the noise is like the main thing that's making it having the swirl kind of effect. Okay, next is audio reactive. Let's turn off the music for now. The audio reactive is a little slow at first because the starting of the song is a little slow, and I think it's around 2 minutes, so it will slowly build up and become more just like that. And for this one, like I said, I used the particle GPU. There, it's coming now. Okay. And then for the next one is this one, which is, I think, really cool. So when I move my mouse like this, it will go that way. If I move my mouse like this, it will go that way. It's swirling. If I do like that, it will become like that. And I can swirl it again. Can do like that again. Okay, let's go inside the network. This is inside the network. Yes, I use a point transform, threshold, also camera, put this here. And then I made this life component thing. For the like how many particles will come out and how many and the rate of it. So these, yeah. uh, um and then this keyboard in is for resetting it. Oh, sorry, I put it in the feedback so it will reset. Oops. And then noise. I followed a YouTube tutorial for my reference. So this one is, I think, the most complicated one. Yeah. And the next is my light painting. Here it is. I can move it like that. And then, but the light painting stays. It just blurs out over time. So that's why I made a reset button using the keyboard in and the feedback. So when I press R, it will reset. Okay, let's take a look in the network. This network is short. I use a mouse and select. So yeah, and then the trail, ice, yeah. Yeah, so that's basically it. Okay, so that's it. Thank you. Thank you for watching, and I hope that my assignment is good. Okay, goodbye.